Hey folks, here we are at the show once again. We've already done a couple interviews. I'm standing here with it. We've come full circle now. Look, George Lawrence. Remember George Lawrence? George, how you doing, my friend?
Good. Good to see you, Jim.
So good to see you.
You're the drum Jim Messina, not the guitar Jim Messina, right? Okay.
I'm the vintage drums.
I used to play
Jim
with
Messina.
him, you know, Jim Messina.
I know that. Did you know that George used to be in what? Or you're playing for Poco?
No, I haven't been with him since 2015, but I did 12 years with him.
Oh, see, yeah. So there you go.
Great run.
There's a correlation here. See. Anyways, we got some important things that we want to tell you. A zillion years ago. You'll remember I interviewed George. It was
like one of the first, right?
It was the first one.
Long interview.
I didn't even know what I was doing.
It was boring.
Well, you
talked way too much.
You had moved.
It was the truckload of drum
That's right. That was fun. But I remember we were in a warehouse.
Were you there?
Johnny was there.
Ridiculous.
Sure. Anyways, guys, since then, George now is running Not So Modern Drummer magazine. We've talked about that before.
Since 2009.
We got 3 things we want to show you today. George is on the ball. George, tell us what you want us to know.
Okay, well, we've always had famous drums. Got some new. We're still making the 2x4 drum. We can still make turbine drum in the poster up here.
That's pretty interesting.
The tone ring drums with the clear head. What we're doing now is building steam bent single ply shells.
Wow. Look at this.
Radio King type shells.
Now check that out.
Not only snare drums, but also bass drums, toms, and
don't see him anywhere.
The builder is a mystery figure. He signs them, but he only signs them E.T. So
I see right here. Okay. Hey, guys, you got to check these out. They feel really nice.
Yeah, they sound good. This guy really knows what he's doing. So really getting into this. We have 2 new products, relatively new. One is the drum wrapper over here.
Okay.
Which
over this way.
People have been wanting to know where to buy one of these forever. They're hard to find. I'm the only person that has them manufactured now. This is the old model. We've got a new model that has some improvements on it. But basically this allows you to put wrap on drums. You can also put veneer on drums. You can actually just hang the drum on the roller and paint it, sand it, lacquer it, whatever you need to do to it. But most people use it for wrapping drums because it allows you to experiment with the lineup of the wrap and get it perfect. Check it several times before you put glue on so that you don't make the mistake and then, you know, have a misalignment.
No, this is not for sale.
Oh, yeah, I sell them.
You're selling these, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They ain't cheap. It's hard to find a machinist who will make these one-offs like this.
Yes.
You know?
Get a hold of George, because this looked like a pretty interesting machine.
There's about a 6-week to 2 months build on it. There's a waiting list already. So the new one comes in a crate that's a reusable crate for moving around. And we can put wheels on it if they need it, but most people don't want that. But,
that's fantastic.
Anyway, all right, but the main new thing.
Okay, we're gonna have a seat.
Are we sitting down here? Okay, is drumsellers.com, and there is what it looks like online. And this is basically an eBay or Reverb type platform for drummers, retailers, manufacturers, whoever to sell. And it's nothing but drums. It's a community of drummers. You can list for free. We only charge 4%, so it's cheap. It's not eBay prices. Also, though we use PayPal and Stripe, you can also sell for cash on here. We figured it out. eBay and Reverb couldn't figure it out. It's called the honor system. And it's going to be highly vetted. We're not going to allow, you know, the eBay troublemakers and trolls and tire kickers.
You know, you've always been really innovative, I'll tell you.
Well, here's the really cool thing, if you don't mind me interrupting.
Go ahead.
This is where Not So Modern Drummer is going to be published from now on, daily, weekly, and monthly.
That's what I was getting at. You're the one who took Not So Modern, the physical magazine, and he decided to make it free and put it online, right?
Yes, it's been free for 5 years.
Yeah, and I thought, but a little did we know you knew what you were doing, boy.
Well, not really. It took me this long to figure it out. I'm still a drummer, man. How many drummers does it take?
That's right, okay. Guys, the innovative George Lawrence with Not So Modern Drummer magazine and everything else here. He's the guy that I've been watching for years, and it's been a long time. It's been a pleasure talking to you, George.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And I wish you luck in all your ventures.
Right.
Check this out, you guys. George Lawrence. We'll be right back.
Jim Messina, the voice of drums.
Everybody, you guys remember Joe Luoma? This is Jim Messina at the show with Joe.
Hey, Jim. Good to see you. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. Sorry to never mic up.
Okay. Joe is a top collector. Of course, you all know that. And he's got, I got a brief look at his booth here. He's got some cool stuff to show us this year. Joe, let's see what's going on over here.
Oh, we can start right here. This one was here a few years ago. 1951 Gretsch.
I remember.
Uncatalogued color. Incredible condition. 22, 13, 16. I call it Kahlua and Cream.
Yeah.
Saying we can't find what the actual name of the color was, but I sent this drum to Gretsch for my buddy Steve Maxwell.
I was just going to say, didn't Steve?
And they took this drum, and Steve, you can get this finish from Steve now. It's called Espresso Burst.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, I said I want to have a cup of coffee and a smoke.
Of course.
And I don't smoke.
Yeah, neither do I.
So I call it Kahlua and Cream.
Hey! Really nice. All right, Joe.
And in 1951, it's nice to have some drums older than me. Over here, I went in kind of light this year. I had a lot of stuff going on, a trip and stuff.
Yeah.
So my theme is wait till next year.
Oh!
Yeah, so this year we're a little bit light.
Wait
we went down to one booth instead of two, but next year we're gonna need 4 cameras. Okay. Here's a Leedy Black Onyx. Yeah, these are very nice little drums.
Those are cool because I think I saw a bass drum here at the show somewhere.
That's right. There's a bass drum down there, so somebody could buy that and buy the bass drum and start a nice little set. Yeah.
This is called the Black Onyx?
Black Onyx, yeah.
Didn't they make it in green and red?
Yeah. I had a red here last year.
Yeah.
Green, yeah. And they didn't make, I don't think they made a blue one. Why not?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if they did or not. But
come on, why not? Oh, here.
Look at this, folks. Now, wait a minute, though. Before, I was looking at the one on the floor.
Oh, I fell over that one. Just tripped over that. Okay, these are, some people say abalone. I say abalone, like the abalone shell.
Right, like an abalone
sandwich. I think either it's coyote, tomato,
right,
potato, potato.
Pajamas, yeah.
Let's call the whole thing off. Yeah, right. Gorgeous finish. It's wild. It changes wildly all over on the drum. Every drum is very unique. What's nice about these drums, they're dated on the inside too, and you can see this one is a super sensitive.
There it is. Okay.
There's the wires underneath, and you can see that date, 1936, and the 8th month. So right to the month, they're dated.
August 36. You know, this is a double whammy, guys. To be a super sensitive and to be abalone and to be in primo shape like this. Because remember, Joe's motto, excellent to mint.
There you go. Here's a fun drum. It's not a big deal. It's a 4x14 black too. I shouldn't say that. It is a big deal, but
I was going to say.
But what's fun about it is this was John Aldrich's second Black Beauty. This was when he only thought there were maybe a handful in the world.
Right.
And so anyway, John, back then we kind of overdid it a little bit. We cleaned them too much. And this is lacquer. but that lacquer can be taken off easily, and that's what we'd recommend to do it now. Bring it back to original. It doesn't have to be shiny. We're like crows, you know. The shinier, the better. That's, you know. So. This one, I think I've had this before. What's unique about George Way made this drum, a sample. What's 4 different finishes. What's kind of cool is 2 different black diamonds, an older version and a newer version of black diamond. And then, of course, the I should have a turntable, right? Maybe someday I'll have it together and have a turntable for that.
Great.
And yeah, for today. Oh, and this is kind of fun. I love when you find them. Pick that up. Slingerland throne. Don't call it a stool, kids. It's a throne. Beautiful, but look at even the wood hoop. Slingerland put that on there. How nice shape that is. So this thing was. Yeah.
You guys gotta understand that it really is excellent cement. Everything he's got.
We need headsets, Jim.
Yes. All right, this is a fantastic
There we
thing.
go.
I love it.
Oh, and one more. This is fun.
Look at this.
For little cocktail gigs and stuff, this is a 6.5 by 18. I use that as a bass drum sometimes, and well, it is a bass, but it's for a marching band originally. In the 60s catalog, it's listed. But with this little holder, it had a different diamond plate on it. I put that on and mount a little tambourine on top and a cymbal, and kind of a fun little set. Just for a marching drum, it's nice, beautiful shape.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
And that about wraps it up for this year.
I'll tell you, Joe Luoma never ceases to amaze me.
That's loud,
you know. So now we're going to go out, and of course, it would only be fitting to say, that you say potato, and I say potato.
Yeah.
You say tomato, and I say tomato. 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 Strawberry. Let's call the whole thing off. I'm going all around here today. I finally saw you get him while he's by himself. Come on, man. We're going to do our thing. You want to do it?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Now, special surprise that you already know about, but comment on something for me, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. This is our main camera, okay? We're used to doing things a little differently.
Okay.
All right. Guys, I finally caught up with Tony Lewis. We're here at the show. Tony, how's it going, man?
It's going really good.
Good to see you again.
It's always a good pleasure to see you.
What's up? I mean, you get a booth here every year. What do you got to show me? I mean,
Well, this year,
you've scaled down this year.
scaled down a little bit, but we still have some nice pieces here. Pretty rare, late 70s, early 80s Ludwig Cutaway
I see.
at Coliseum. And we have a nice WFL super classic here, the Sky Blue Pearl. And that's pretty much it. Bunch of cymbals, sold a bunch of K Zildjians.
Well, it's just great to have you at the show. I mean,
Oh, you know what?
even
That's
if you
so
didn't have
kind.
anything, you've always got to be here
You
at the
know
show.
what? It's so wonderful seeing you guys.
Now
It's a
we
breath of fresh air.
specifically have something to show you. It's a surprise, and I want to show you right now. And here we are once again. I'm with Tony Lewis, and we want to talk about the Slingerland Black Beauty, guys. The 13th Slingerland Black Beauty to be found. Tony Lewis was one of the guys that I talked about it. We did a little talk about it. He knew about it a long time ago, but he's never seen it. And we're going to take a look at some pictures of it right now, and he's going to comment on it for us. So I'm going to show Tony some of these pictures. Have a look, Tony. Tell me what you think. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Okay.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? Now, I don't know if you've seen many of these. All I've seen, Mike Corrado's, Dave Brown's, but I think this is in tremendous condition.
Yes. This is probably one of the best. Oh.
Yeah.
Gee. Has anybody got a glass of water? Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, flip that next page
beautiful.
for me.
That is beautiful.
Go ahead,
Wow.
flip that next page down.
It's probably the best
There you
example.
go.
Oh,
There's a little
look
bit
at
different
that.
lighting now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know much about these. I don't really. I was lucky enough to have been contacted about this drum, but as far as condition, I don't know where it stands. We're going to have a little talk hopefully later on with Mike Corrado, Monte Carlos, all owners of one of these. So we want to show it to some of the top collectors,
well,
of which you are a top collector.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I just wanted to show you that, Tony.
Absolutely. And once again, you know, I mean, your presence here alone is stellar. You know, we appreciate that. So
we love being here, especially with guys like Tony.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank
it's always
you.
good to see you.
All righty.
Check us out, guys. We'll see you later.